Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is doing fine. Today is Friday, so I just got off work and I had a good dinner and right now I'm just chilling. I haven't looked through the cards for OP08, so that's what we'll be doing today. And this stream will probably end up being a YouTube video on its own. I plan to split the colors. Maybe by each video, I will be talking about two different colors. Yeah, so for those who haven't seen the cut list for OP08, I'll be going through them as well as translating them along the way. So right now, I switched on Google Translate, but as we all know, it's not as accurate. So I'll also be doing translating along the way. I'll be reading the Japanese part here, and then for you, the viewers at home, you can somewhat try to decipher this English text over here. So maybe we will just chill a bit. We have about 119 cards to go through. Okay. Is there anyone in the chat? Okay. So let me know if the audio is a bit too loud or too soft. I'll adjust accordingly. Okay, and maybe at the end, after we've gone through all the cards, maybe I can take some suggestion from the chat to see if I should build some day one deck list. We have Rowan Sunderland. Hello, Rowan. Thanks for joining. We have Sato Tatsu Hiro. Hi. It's loud and clear. Zephy, thumbs up. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. Yeah, so hope everyone's weekend is going well, going smooth. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone. Okay, so from here on, you'll just start with the card effects. So the first card we have here is Tony Chopper, which is a leader. Its effect is you can attach up to 3 Rested Dawn to you can attach 1 Rested Dawn to up to 3 of your animal or drum kingdom characters. So far Tony Chopper, I think out of all the leaders, I'm ranking Tony Chopper to be at the bottom. Although the deck is somewhat playable, but I think we need to see more support. So Tony Chopper is an interesting leader for you guys to try out. And then next we have Marco, second card of the set. Marco's effect is attach 1 Dawn, main once per turn, draw 1 card, and then you can you draw 1 card and place 1 card from your hand to the top or bottom of your deck. So it's like a hand recycler, similar to Sakazuki. And then on top of that, you get to reduce one of your opponent's character by 2000. So I think Marco overall is an okay leader, but I don't see it being tier 1, maybe tier 2. I don't see this deck doing really well like how Sakazuki did. So probably somewhere in tier 1.5 or tier 2. The deck will probably be Whitebeard base, using all the cards from OP08 as well as the previous raid cards. And I'm trying to build a Marco. I've printed out some of the OP08 cards here, so I'm gonna start building or cooking some Marco deck lists. So you can expect to see that over on Twitter maybe in a day or two. Okay, and then next we'll be going through the cards. Firstly, we have a blocker from Drum Kingdom, Ishii 20, so basically just Doctor 20. I don't think this will be used. 2 cost blockers seldom used right now. Next we have Kuro Marimo. So its effect is on play. If you have chess on the field, one of your opponent's character, KO one of your opponent's character with 3k or less power. I don't think this will be good because you are depending on another card to play. So we look for chess. So here's chess. Its effect is on play, up to one of your opponent's character minus 2k. And then if you have Kuro Marimo, which is this one, the black hair black seaweed ball hair. If that is on play, then you can play. Oh no, if you don't have Kuro Marimo on field, you can play him one. You can play one of this guy from hand. So it's similar to one of that Kuro pirates. I forgot what's his name. The two cat brothers. If this is not on the field and you play chest down, you can play him down for free from your hand. So it's not that good, but it is Drum Island. So if you want to play Chopper, it's one alternative. Next we have Chess Marimo, the combination of the two. So its effect is if you have both Kuro Marimo and Chess in your trash, this character gains plus 2k during your turn. So obviously not really good. It's only 5-8 during your turn, and during your opponent's turn it's 5-6. It's basically a vanilla, so not really worth running. Next we have Tony Chopper. I think this card is somewhat good. Its effect is during your turn, on play or on attack, check your top 5 cards of your deck for a 4k or lower animal character and play it in rest. So this is really good in board, building your board. I can see this card being played in maybe somewhat a red Zoro deck, or maybe a red green Law deck, where you incorporate all the animal characters. So I think this card has potential. 3-5, this is similar to your Film Nami. So it is your staple for your Chopper or animal deck. This helps Chopper fill board pretty fast actually. Yeah, and when you pair this with the event, I believe Uruse Ikoze or something like that, the event where you get to check your top 5, yeah, your board fills up really quickly. And then there's a card later in green which I think pairs really well in that deck, which I'll show you later. Next we have Dalton, okay. His effect is on play, one of your opponent's character minus 1k for this turn. And then his attack, his effect is Dawn 1, once per turn, main. You can Juno life, or you can add one card from the top of your life to your hand. And then this character gains rush. I think this card being 5 is not that good. So meaning when you play him down, you add one card from your life, it becomes a 5-7. And you can't play this on your 5 curve. So if you play it on curve, it's basically useless. It's just a minus 1k. At that point, you might as well play the promo law, which minus 2k on play. So not really good unless you're going for the Drum Kingdom. But I think if you want to play Chopper, you shouldn't play Drum Kingdom. You should play Animal instead. Next, we have Maria Negi Kuma. So it's just a Drum Kingdom vanilla 3-5. Next we have Hiking Bear. This card looks really interesting. Its effect is Dawn main once per turn. Up to Kono Kera Igai Jibun no Tocho. So other character than this that has animal gains 1000 for this turn. I don't think you want to play him down because mainly this will be your 2k counter, but it is a good card to push to give that 1k boost to just one of your other character, up to one character other than this. Yeah, so it's not that good. Yeah, it's basically there for the 2k counter. Yo, Sam is in the chat. It's been a long time since I see you in the chat. Hiking Bear Giga Chat. Yeah, Grumpy Bear. This is like the bear cartoon, or what's the bear called? Yeah, so basically this card is a strictly 2k counter. Next we have Monsieur. So Drum Kingdom and film for those Red Purple Uta film fans. It is a vanilla 6 cost 8k. I don't think this is good at all, so don't bother playing this. Pretty good buff for Chopper along with the new rush animal. And next we have Rapan. Rapan effect is on attack if he has 2 dawns attached. If your leader has Drum Kingdom, so basically Chopper, you can KO one of your opponent's 4K or lower character. I think usually if you have this on board and your leader's chopper, you just need to attach one Dawn. So because you know chopper's effect, you can you can attach rested Dawn to your animals. So this is your animal. So basically one attachment. I think it's okay, but 3K going to your opponent's turn is gonna be really low, and it's gonna be easily removed, especially when we have Marco leader as well as King leader in the format. It's gonna get removed really easily. Next we have Robson. Robson's effect is 2 Dawns. It gains Rush. So similar to Rapan, you use your leader's effect to attach one rested Dawn, and then you attach another Dawn to Robson, giving it Rush. So I think it's fine. But again, the 4K base might be a little too low going to your opponent's turn. But there's actually a card later on in this set that helps with that. So we're just going through the chat. Lapan actually pretty clutch. KO is 7K with blocker chopper. Lapan, yeah, blocker chopper, yeah, blocker chopper minus 2K or 3K. And then again, you need to have a lot of Dawn attachment. So maybe Dragon could find a place in chopper deck. Okay, next we have Wapol, the best character. Wapol effect is on attack. I don't know, one of your opponent's character minus 2K, and then until your opponent's next end turn, this character plus 2K. Not exactly good. I don't think this is good. Yeah, let's not play Wapol. Next we have Dr. Kureha. Dr. Kureha is your searcher. Wait, we have... Yeah, so that was an ad from the music I was playing in the background. And yeah, Dr. Kureha effect is your searcher. On play, check your top 4 for a Tony Chopper or a Drum Kingdom card and add it to your hand. And then the rest goes to your bottom of the deck. I'm not sure why it doesn't let you search your top 5. I don't think it will be broken in any way. So check top 4, not that good, but you don't have any other searcher. So I guess you are better off using Dr. Kureha. Next we have Dr. Hiruruk. So his effect is on play, you can rest this character. Not on play, yeah, just main. Rest this character. All your Tony Chopper gains plus 2K for this turn. I don't think you want to play this again unless you are pushing for game with like your board full of Tony Choppers. Mainly you want to use him for 2K counter. If you're going animal build, you may as well pick Nami instead to find choppers. Yeah, I would think so, but I think there are other animals like in green that you can play. Like I think Nekomamushi and even the green monkey from the Sanji and Zoro deck. So yeah, you can, yeah, maybe we can take a look at chopper deck. It is interesting, but I guess it will only be like a meetup or standard battle deck. I don't think you'll see anyone running choppers in flagship events or championship. Okay, next will be events, right? Yeah, I would never shoot you. So this is a counter event. One of your character or leader for this battle plus 4K, and then one of your opponent's character or leader minus 1K for that turn. So it's like slightly buffed radical beam, but for 2 costs. Not that good. Unless, I think even if you are playing chopper, you don't want to play this. Like again, Grimtendo mentioned, if you are playing Nami in your chopper deck, then you will have access to radical beam or even your gut point. And its trigger effect is give your leader or character plus 1K during the turn. So similar to radical beam. Next would be Chop Hoof Sakurai. I think this is good, right? Up to 3 of your characters gets plus 1K. Then one of your opponent's character gets minus 2K. I think this is really good. So you get plus 1k. If you have 5 characters, oh no, if you have 3 characters, then all 3 plus 1k extra. And then on top of that, you get minus 2k. You can combo this with your KO animals that on attack KO something with 4k or 3k. Its trigger effect is up to one of your opponent's leader character minus 3k during that turn. So the trigger effect is good. And that minus 2k for Tudon, this could potentially find play in red purple law. Potentially he giving plus 3k to plus 1k to each character, and then you get to minus something as well. So yeah, good. Yeah, and it's also Straw Hat Pirates here, so good card. And then we have Baku Baku Food. Baku Baku Food. This is a main and counter. Up to one of your opponent's character gets minus 3k, and after that one of your character gets plus 3k for this turn. Its trigger effect is KO up to one of your opponent's character with 5k or less power. Yeah, so Chop Hoof Sakura is a good card. Like the chat mentioned, it's a Zoro event, and also searchable by Nami. Yeah, you can play this, and then if you are playing Zoro, you are probably playing 5 cost Marco. So yeah, good combo there. So yeah, we've seen this, and then yeah, this was the card that I was telling you about. The stage that can help to increase your low animal character power by 1000 during the opponent's turn. Yeah, so that's what its effect is. But this stage doesn't have a trigger. So effect is during your opponent's turn, all characters with Drum Kingdom gets plus 1k. So really good, and I'm quite interested to see how Chopper plays. And I believe that is all. Yeah, that is all for red. So next we will be looking at green. So really convenient because we have red, green Chopper followed by a green color. So the first green color card we have is the Carrot Leader. Its effect is activate main once per turn. If you have a character with Mink tribe on your field, rest one of your opponent's 5 cost or less character. So the first time I saw this card, I was thinking, why not just play Perona? You have cost reduction. But just when I was looking through some of the cards, seems that there is some Mink specific card which requires you to have a Mink leader. So let's have a look at those cards. Carrot, yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't give us the Sulong form for the alternate art. I think that would easily be Chase leader of the set. Okay, next we have Inu Arashi. Dog Storm. Effect is on play if your leader is a Ming tribe. Your up to 2 characters with cost 5 or less on your opponent's field cannot be active during the opponent's next turn. So I think this is a really good anti red purple law deck. Yeah, so if you are playing Carrot, then of course you can play him. But if you are playing Perona, then you can't. So that's something that one of the reasons to play Carrot instead of Perona. Next we have Carrot. I think this card is really good. Effect is on play or when attacking. Up to one of your opponent's 7 cost or less character cannot be active during the next refresh phase. So the first leader that I thought of when I saw this card was green blue Zoro Sanji. So there's a Mink card, I think in OP01 or 2. I think it was Wanda or Pedro. Effect is it's a 2 or 3 cost. When you play him down, right, you can active one of your 5 cost or lower Mink character. So I see that can possibly combo. So you use your Carrot attack, and then you play down that character to active your Carrot, and then you attack again. And then you can use your leaders, your Zoro and Sanji's leader, to bounce back that Pedro to reactive carrot, attacking 3 times during one turn. Yeah, so Zoro and Sanji is one of the decks that I'm interested to try out in OP08 as well. But I think it's gonna be tough, seeing King will probably be like the next Sakazuki. Just my opinion. Okay, so next we have, this is Slot. Its effect is on attack, one of your opponent's cost 4 or less character cannot active during the next turn. So again, this is similar to Carrot, but for cost 4 and or lower. Again, this card can be comboed with Zoro and Sanji, and again it antis Red Purple Law. So interesting card here, Slot, and it doesn't need a Ming leader. Next we have Sicilian. So its effect is on play, up to one of your opponent's 3 costs or less cannot active during the next turn. Again, you can combo this with Zoro and Sanji to keep bouncing it back, and then to stun something, or not stun, or to lock something down. So yeah, Zoro and Sanji surprisingly pairs really well with the Ming cards. Yo boy Rai, welcome to the stream. Good morning Noah, thanks for doing the set review. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to the Ming cards. Yeah, so right now we are going through the OP08 cards, and I'll be breaking this up into videos, to 3 separate videos. So the first video will be red and green, followed by blue and purple and black and yellow. Okay, so moving on, we have I'm trying to read the Japanese. Jobani. Okay, so its effect is on attack, Dawn 1. Up to 1 character with 1 cost or less cannot active. So I'm not sure why this is good, because I believe if you cost reduce something during the opponent's turn, it gains back its cost. So this effect will nullify. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this card is good. But again, if you're playing Zoro and Sanji, this is a good 2 cost target to bounce back to your hand. Next we have Torisan. Really sus card over here. Definitely won't be played, but I'm pretty sure it will be collected. Even the Perona leader can run all these Ming cards. I think the Ming cards are really good in general. And again, Tristan, yeah, whoever plays this card, right, salute to you. Next we have Cat Viper, Neko Mamushi. Its effect is on play, if your opponent have 7 or more cards rested, this card gains rush. So I believe 7 or more cards rested including your opponent's Dawn and leader. So I guess 7, but I think 7 is a bit too many, right? Let's say attached Dawns is not considered rested. So I could see this being played in maybe Perona, because you can just rest 1 using your leader's effect. Minx, I'm not sure. If this was a 4 cost, I think it would be played. Okay, but for now, we have Neko Mamushi. Yeah, but not attached. You rest 5 when you play him, so stage plus leader makes it work. Oh yeah, they do get a stage card, which we will go through again. Next we have Pecoms. Pecoms effect is, if this card is active, other than Pecoms, all your 3 cost or lower character, which is Ming type, cannot be killed by effect. So we've seen that they do have a couple of 3 cost character, which is Mings. This is excluding all the ones that we got in OP01. So there's still a lot to go through for Mings. I can't remember all of them anyway. So a 4 cost 6k character. Next we have Pedro. Pedro is a blocker. Effect is when KO'd, choose one of the following effect. Rest one of your opponent's Dawn, or KO one of your opponent's character with 6 costs or less. I think Pedro is a really good card. And what's interesting about this card again is its slash attribute here. This is slash, right? And if you are playing again Zoro and Sanji, you will be playing your 3-cost Dracul Mihawk. So you can play your Dracul Mihawk to cheat out a Pedro. So that is more reasons for you to play Zoro and Sanji. Pedro's a good Bonnie card. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Pedro fits well in any green deck that is playing rest. So it fits well with Perona. It also fits well with again, like you mentioned, Bonnie. But why it's good in Perona specifically is because you can bring it back using your 8-cost Gecko Moria. Just put it in rest or put it in active. So when it gets KO'd, you get the additional effect. So next we have Miyagi. Miyagi's effect is on play. Juno cost 2 ni ka? So you active one of your cost 2 or lower Mink character. So I don't think this will be played. The only 2 cost was the attacking, this Giovanni. And if you are playing Tristan, any furries here? This is getting distracting. Moving on, Miyagi. Ooh, we have another competitor here. Mirki. So this reindeer's effect is main once per turn you can rest this card. Jibun no Ridaga. If your leader is Ming type, active one of your Dawn. Not that good. I don't think it's good. But it is a 2k counter. And if you love your milking reindeer, I guess you should play Chopper's Crush, Chopper's Bait. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far in the manga yet. Okay. Next. Wait, someone tell me which arc this is in. I just finished. Wait, what's that? I was reading the manga. Sabaudi. No, after Sabaudi is 3-day 2Y. I just finished the Marineford arc. And then I took a pause. Started watching Detective Conan. Zo arc. Okay, thanks for sharing, Nintendo. Okay, next we have Rodi. Rodi's effect is on play. If your leader has Ming characteristic and your opponent has 7 or more cards. Wait, I don't know. Or if your opponent has 7 or more rested cards, one of your opponents kill one of your opponent's 2-cost character or less. So I don't think it's that good. This might be good in Perona, but not that good in. Oh no, rest it. Oh, KO. KO to 1 character with cost 2 or less. Yeah, I think this guy is good in Perona. It's like a cheaper Ryuma or even X-Drake, but you need to combo with some cost reduction cards. Hey bro, how are you? Can't wait for pudding. Oh my god, we are only at I think 20 cards, right? Pudding is all the way around 80, if I'm not wrong. Needs a Mink leader. Yeah, this card. Oh yeah, needs a Mink leader. If your leader has a characteristic Mink tribe. So no Perona. So I don't think you want to play this in your carrot deck. So next we have Wanda. Wanda is your searcher. So you see this card searches your top 5 cards, but for Drum Island you only search the top 4. So we can already tell which archetype is better. So there you go. We have our top 5 searcher. Definitely 4 copies in your Mink deck. Next we have BB. BB Monkey. So it's a 2-cost 4k. Surprisingly, this is not animal. Yeah, so monkey. No reason to use it. Next we have Electrical Luna. So all your opponents 7 cost or less character cannot become active during the next opponent's refresh phase. This card is really good, especially going up against Rip Purple Law. And I'm just trying to find ways where you can abuse this, like keep recycling it. I don't think you can. Yeah, this is really good. And the trigger is set up rest one of your opponent's character. Yeah, this guy is really good. Basically just stun your opponent's field. This guy is crazy. In Perona it's crazy. In any green deck, I guess. Basically a cheaper 10 cost Doffy. So that's Electrical Luna. Next we have Gachu. So its effect is you can rest one of your Mink character type, and then you rest one of your opponent's character. I don't think it's that good. Garchu, yeah, it's not that good, right? Next we have, yeah, this is the card that I was telling you about earlier. What's this? We will not sell our comrades to the enemy. Desa ni nakama wa uranzeo. Yeah, so we won't sell. Basically, the effect is you rest two of your characters, and then all your characters until your opponent's end phase cannot be killed by effects. So why this is good? Usually when you're playing green, you're playing Zoro, 9 cost Zoro. So usually when you play on 9 cost Zoro, immediately during your opponent's turn, it gets killed by cards like Raigo, gets cost reduced, and then KO'd by maybe your opponent's Sabo. So with this card, right, all your characters cannot be killed by effect. So they need to attack into it or bottom deck it somehow or return it back to hand. But other than that, I think this is a really good card to play if you are playing Perona. Basically, you play down your big bodies like Zoro or even your Gecko Moria. Your opponent cannot remove it. They cannot even still see your character. So it's a really good card. Should consider playing a couple of this, especially going against yellow. If you are playing against yellow and then you drop down your Zoro followed by this, you'll probably win the following turn. Yeah, this card, the card for Hope for Green. This is so good for Zoro and 8 Kid. Yeah, when I saw this, right, I thought of playing maybe this card giving chance to Red Green Law, but Red Green Law being really small attackers, right? Then I remembered that we have Red Purple Law. Wait, did I say Red Purple Law? This card, I think this card could be good in Red Green Law, but because we have Red Purple Law, I don't think Red Green Law can be played. Yamato with that might be decent. Yeah. So all your characters cannot be killed by effect. Really good. So next, we have the last card for green, which is Zo, the elephant. You can activate main, rest this stage. If your leader is a Ming tribe, active one of your Dawn. So it's really good, giving you one additional Dawn for that turn. And for the second effect, during your end turn, active one of your Ming tribe character. So this stage can even be played in your Zoro Sanji deck or even Perona, just that you cannot use the first effect. However, you can still use the second effect to active one of your character. Yeah, first good green stage finally. The previous one was, I believe, Wano, right? Wano stage. Yeah, so this is a really good stage, can prevent your character from being attacked. So I think that is all for green. Yeah, so we'll cut this part to be its own video. And then let me just take a sip of water. Might have to try that stage cut. Yeah, so just to summarize for red and green, I guess some of the cards that are really good would be your Chopper. Can find place in decks like your Chopper and Zoro, and maybe Red Green Law. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is Straw Hats. Yep. You might even want to play this in your Luffy, but I don't think you want to do that. So for red, some of the good red cards would be, I guess, just Chopper, right? Just Chopper and this Chop Hoof Sakura. And other than that, nothing really good for it, unless you want this. And for green, we have a lot of really good cards for green. Really good cards for green. Specifically, all the main cards for Zoro and Sanji. We should try that out. I want to build that deck. I printed out green as well, so we can mess around with that. So green is good. The cards are good for Zoro and Sanji. Perona, of course. And Bonnie. Bonnie could perhaps play this as well. And yeah, Electric Luna is really good, especially maybe if you are using Yamato, you just rest all of their blockers and then you activate this. I think could be good. So, hey Nakama, don't forget to help out Noah by liking the video. Thank you, your boy Rai. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, do consider subscribing. Okay, next, moving on to the blue part of the box. So we have Atmos. Effect is on play, reveal two Whitebeard Pirates cards from your hand. Then you can activate this effect. If your leader is Whitebeard Pirates, return one of your opponent's 4-cost or lower character back to hand. So I guess it's okay, but this being 4-cost, meaning you can cheat it out with one of the blue cards later. I believe it's Ace. You can cheat out Ace. You can cheat these 4-cost characters using Ace effect, which we'll go through later. What tier do you predict for Carrot? Okay, Carrot. Okay. So we have 6 leaders, right? Chopper will be at the most bottom, followed by Kalgara, and then Carrot. Or maybe I'll put Kalgara and Carrot together in the same tier, and then followed by Pudding, and then we have Marco, and then at the top would be King. That's just my opinion. Okay, next we have Aferandora. So this card is from Amazon Lily. I don't remember seeing this character in the manga though. It's her effect is activate main. You can return this card back to your hand. Then if your leader is a Kuja pirate, return one of your opponent's cost 1 or lower to the bottom of the deck. Not that good, but I think it's there just for the 2k counter. Really tall and really adorable. Really tall. Then I might recall her from the manga, I guess. Tried to kill Luffy. She's really tall, as did all the Kuja pirates. Yeah, everyone was chasing him, right? Next we have Edward Weevil. As a Doffy player, I think this card is really good. So its effect is Don 1 on attack, return one of your opponent's cost 3 or lower character back to hand. I don't know why, but this feels good. And so far we have like a lot of Edward Weevil cards, so we could potentially build an Edward Weevil deck. Next we have Edward Newgate. So Edward Newgate effect is on play, if your leader is a Whitebeard Pirates and your life is 2 or less, all of your opponent's character, when attacking, they will have to discard 2 cards, otherwise they cannot attack. So I think this card is really good, but it doesn't synergize with any of the blue Whitebeard Pirates. So far we only have 2 blue Whitebeard Pirates, which is blue yellow Ace and blue red Marco. Yeah, if this Whitebeard isn't leader lock, I think this will be a really good card. I would definitely play him in like my Boa Hancock deck. But on its own, I think it's not fantastic, but I think it's okay as a boss character. So I think Edward Newgate, not the best boss character, I guess. But if your opponent doesn't have hand card, then of course it's really good, because each time they want to attack, they have to discard 2 cards. And usually, if they do, they will probably deplete their hand card, and then if going back to your turn, if you can go for game, then I guess that's good. But overall, I don't think this Avenue Gate is not that good. Yeah, mainly just being leader lock. He can draw from red white beard stuff too. It's perfectly fine. Okay, moving on, we have King Dew. We've seen him before in red. So King Dew is a 2k counter. Its effect is main once per turn. Reveal 2 white beard pirate cards from your hand. Then this character plus 2k. I don't think it's that good. Of course, you can cheat him out using your 5-cost ace later on. And I'm starting to see a pattern here where all the new white beards, their cost condition is to reveal 2 cards. Usually it's not that it's fine, I guess, but hand information is really important, right? Yeah, but I don't think you want to play him down, mainly just for 2k counter. Okay, next we have Tetch. Tetch is a really interesting card. And we also see Blackbeard here at the back. So its effect is, if this card is to be KO or leave the field by an effect, you can place this card in the trash and draw 1 instead. So I'm not sure if you can do this. Let's say your opponent attack into your character, and then you block using Tetch. And then because it's KO, right, you can just place this in the trash to draw 1, and then the attack fizzles out. I think that's how it works. So I guess this would be a good card. Just a good card for blue in general. It lets you draw 1 and also helps to protect your other cards. Not protect other cards. It can be a good blocker. No, it's not blocker. It's not a blocker, my bad. Yeah. So it's not that good then. Need condition for blue. Hope they use that more in the future. Yeah. We don't want to discard card. I think revealing is better than discarding. Yeah. My bad. I kept thinking, I don't know why I thought this was a blocker. Yeah, it's not a blocker, so just ignore that. So if it were to be KO'd, you can just draw 1 instead. Yeah, it's a good target for 5-cost ace. Like, most of the 4 costs here are really good targets for ace. Next, we have Shakuyaku. Shakuyaku? Yeah, during your turn, once per turn, when a character leaves the field through your effect, your opponent bottom decks 1 card from their hand. I think this card is good, but your opponent needs to have 5 or more cards to activate this effect. And yeah, I don't think this card will be played. It's Amazon Lily also. Yeah, it probably combos with like Amazon Lily. No, I mean this card combo with that 4-cost law. Yeah, but overall I don't think this is a good card. Moving on. I think this is a mono blue croc card. Mono blue croc. Let me think. When a character leaves the field due to your effect, if your opponent has 5 cards or more in their hand. But I think there could be better 5-cost character to play, right? In Crocodile. But yeah, we have to play around with it. Have a look at it again. I haven't played Blue Croc in the longest time. So there you go, Shakuyaku. Next you have Josou. I think this is a really strong card. And yeah, this card is definitely going into Blue Crocodile if you are playing. So its effect is, on play, you return 1 of your character back to hand, and then you can return 1 of your opponent's 6-cost or lower character back to their hand. So previously, the only card that can bounce 6-cost or lower would be Sogeking. And Sogeking was a 7-cost with 6k power. So Josou is a really strong blue card here. I would definitely play Josou in like your Boa Hancock deck.
because you can return your character, your searches, and then you can recycle them, and even for Crocodile as well. So a really good card, Josou, and if you're playing Marco, yeah, you can play him as well. I've seen people trying this in Nami. I can see the appeal. You bounce back your Kaya and then you bounce something on your opponent's field. But then again, you're paying 6 costs for a 1 bounce. 2 bounce basically. At that point, I feel more comfortable playing Blue Crocodile, 7 cost Crocodile. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. Next, we have Sweet Tou T. Yeah, of course from Amazon Lily. Just a vanilla 4 cost 6k character. Next we have Speed Jill. Speed Jill's effect is on play, reveal the top card of your deck. And if it's a Whitebeard Pirate, this card gains Rush. Oh, I think this is good. Yeah, you can cheat it out using your Ace and then just give it Rush by checking your top deck, which should be a Whitebeard Pirates. Yeah, this guy is good. Speed Jill is good. Okay, next we have Namur. Namur is a blocker, and its effect is on play, draw 2 cards, and then 2 cards from your deck, put it, 2 cards from your hand, put it to the top or bottom of your deck. So you can arrange them, and then you can use your leader's effect to arrange further, or even use this to cheat your top few cards for your Sanji play or Ace play. So next you have Bakin. So speaking of Edward Weevil, during your turn on play, up to 1 of your Edward Weevil plus 2k. Jibuno Edward Weevil. Yeah, the way they phrase this card, right, makes me think that we will be getting an Edward Weevil leader deck. Edward Weevil leader, because it doesn't say character leader. So if you have a leader, then yeah, plus 2k. Next we have Ace, the card that we've been talking about. Its effect is on play, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a 4 cost Whitebeard Pirates card, you can play it for free. And then if it's not, then just put it at the top or bottom of your deck. Really good card, 5 costs, and then you get to play 2. Basically you're playing 5 costs and then you're getting a free character. So essentially a 9 cost play for 5 Dawn. Really good card. Next would be Aishite Kurete Arigato. Thank you for loving me. That iconic scene at Marineford. So its effect is driven if your leader is Whitebeard Pirates. Check your top 3 cards for a Whitebeard Pirate card or Monkey D. Luffy. And then add 1 of them to your hand. And the rest of the cards can be placed at the top or bottom. So the only deck that this card can be played in is of course the blue and yellow Ace, which could be played as well because you can search for Luffy, and of course the Marco. I want to try this in blue yellow Ace, mainly because you can search for Luffy and Kid Luffy as well, and then you have Ace and Kid Ace. And then if you're playing 10 cost Whitebeard, and your blue yellow Ace can also be searched by this card. Seems big for blue yellow Ace. Yeah, being able to search like almost half your deck, right? 4, 8, about 24 cards. Yeah, so might try this out in my blue yellow Ace as well. Next would be Ikinari Ki. Guess I won't be able to be the king all of the sudden. Give your leader or up to 1 of your character plus 3k for this battle, and then check your top deck. If it's a 3 cost Whitebeard Pirate, you can play it out for free. And then if it's not, put it at the top or bottom of your deck. I think it's an okay card, but is there really... I think the 3 cost would be that Namul Shark, right? 3 costs this, or you can even play down your Izo Searcher. Next we have Phoenix Stamp. This is a former Whitebeard pirate cards. Yeah, its effect is it's an event. Reveal two cards, two Whitebeard pirate cards from your hand. Return one of your opponent's cost 6 or lower character to the bottom of the deck. So basically, this is a 3000 worlds for Whitebeard pirates, but but doesn't have a trigger. So I don't think this will be that good. Reveal one Jibun no te Hudakara. Oh, just reveal. Oh yeah, reveal two. I think it's okay, but no trigger is quite worrying because if you get it from your life, then it's a bit redundant. You can only play it during your turn. So next we have a new Moby Dick. Its effect is during your turn once per turn. Jibun no Shiro Hie. If your character with Whitebeard Pirates is removed by effect, draw one card, and then you bottom deck or top deck one card from your hand. So it's a good built-in hand refresher. So on top of this and your leader, you probably get to go through your deck really quickly. I think this card is good. I don't think you'll be playing a playset, and it's not as good as the Moby Dick that was banned. Attach would count for this. This? Yeah. If attach is removed by an effect and then you get to draw 2 then. Okay, and then now we are moving on to purple. So we have King. King, I believe, will be the strongest leader coming from this set. Its effect is once per turn main, Dawn -2. Jibun, pick one of the effects from below. If you have 5 or less cards in hand, draw 1. Or one of your opponent's character -2 cost. So this is basically Sakazuki with restrictions or with costs. So I think this card will be really good because black has cost reduction and has recursion. Purple has KO. There is KO by cost. So and it also has ramp. Overall, I think this card will be really good. I think it will break the meta. Not break the meta. The meta will still be red purple law. Who are we kidding? So it will be red purple law, King. Decks like Bonnie, I don't think will be as good now with King around. And what else? I think yellow will still be yellow. Yeah, King will be really good. Strongest for sure. Yeah, it's really scary. I saw some of the cards that were revealed for purple that gets to cheat out characters. Really scary. Red purple law with Mara is disgusting. Yeah, Mara is a mistake. The anti-KO event might help green survive. Yeah, the one from Mink earlier. I think Lucci might beat King though. Lucci, I don't know. I haven't tested King. It's just based on theory. Yeah, but King is really strong. You have the new 9 cost Big Mom. It gets you heal, and then you can play Gecko Moria. Yeah, not sure. The King definitely strong. Yeah, definitely strong. Okay, let's go with purple. Next, we have Charlotte Pudding. Effect is on attack. Reveal or flip 2 of your life face up. The top 2 life face up, and then you get to ramp 1. I think this is really good. Really quick ramp. I guess the whole idea of the deck is to cheat out your Katakuri and then get to your 10 cost for Big Mom. And I think Charlotte Pudding is good, but maybe a tier 3 deck. Mainly just rushing to 10 Dawn, and then if you get rushed by your opponent, I think you won't be a good time for you. So yeah, for now I just want to rank like Pudding number 3 out of all the 6 leaders. So number 1 we know is King, number 2 is Marco, number 3 is Pudding. Okay, so moving on to the cards, we have Arberu. So its effect is put this card into the trash. If your leader is Animal Kingdom Pirates. And if your Dawn is 10 and if you're at 10 Dawn, you can play a 7 cost king or lower from your hand. So so far there's 2 types of king. One of the king is this king. No, there's 3 types of king. One is from OP08, the one that KO cost 2 and 1, I believe. Another one is from the starter deck, which KOs a cost 4 lower. And then the other one is this king. So this king's effect is on play, -1 Dawn. If there are 5... Wait, what is this? If your opponent has 5 or more Dawn, this character gains Rush. So yeah, just at the top of my mind is you have this card in hand, and then you have this card in your trash. You play down your Gecko Moria, bring back this card, transform into this. Yeah, fun stuff with Gecko Moria. This card is nuts. Yeah, I can tell. Being 4 costs makes it even more troublesome. Get to play with Gecko Moria. Elba is a bait card IMO, not much synergy with King Leader. Yeah, I think so too. It doesn't play around the whole cost reduction KO thing. But I could see this card being played in like not a king deck. Oh yeah, it needs to be a king. Oh no. Yeah, you can play this in Kaido, Purple Kaido. Yeah, and Purple Kaido might want to play something like this as well. Okay, and then we are moving on to Charlotte Oven. Charlotte Oven is a Big Mom Pirates in purple. So it's attacking. Its effect is on attack -1 Dawn. KO one of your opponent's 3 cost or lower character. I think this is fine. Not that broken. But of course, with cost reduction, this card could be good. Next, we have Sharded Katakuri. Effect is put this card into the trash. If your leader is a Big Mom Pirates, then from your hand play a 3 cost character. According 3 costs or more character with Dawn less than equal to or your opponent. So basically, if you play this card, you trash it, and your opponent has 8 Dawn or less, then you can just cheat out a Katakuri, right? I think that's how it goes. 2 costs. The thing... So you can trash this, play an 8 cost Katakuri. Okay, so if you have this card... Wait. Okay. Yeah, I was starting to get worried there. Because I was thinking Katakuri and Albert is 4 and 2. So you can play down your Gecko Mora and then bring out both this and then transform into King and Katakuri. But okay, we don't have a Big Mom and a Animal Kingdom Pirates leader, right? We only have one of each, right? 9 Dawn turn, 7 Mom plus 8 Kata. Yeah, so okay. So I'm quite glad that we don't have a Big Mom / Animal Kingdom Pirate leader yet. So we won't see... Oh yeah, even Gecko Moria. Yeah, you can still play Gecko Moria though. You don't have to play both of them together, right? Yeah. Next, we have Charlotte Katakuri. So you can... So you flip your life face down. Then you just ram 1 active Dawn. 2 cost Kata needs a Big Mom leader. Oh yeah. Wait, there's no black, purple black Big Mom. Oh yeah, that is purple yellow. Alright, yeah. So no Kata. That's quite a relief to hear. Okay, so this one just give you 1 active Dawn if you flip one of your life face down. So you can be cheated out using this Katakuri as well. Kid Katakuri. And then next we have Charlotte Cracker. Activate main -1 Dom. Play 1 biscuit from your hand. Charlotte Smoothie at 7, cost 9k vanilla. I think this could be good in like Purple Luffy. And we have Charlotte Brule. It's a blocker, and on KO, you ram 1 rested Dawn. 4 cost 1k. I don't think this is good. It's not good, right? Next, we have Charlotte Pudding. Charlotte Pudding, during your turn, once per turn, when a Dawn is returned back to your Dawn deck, you ram 1 rested Dawn. So basically, this is a cheaper version of the 5 cost kit. I think this is good, especially for maybe Red Purple Law. If you want to play, you can play her down early and then can start ramping, or can use the leader's effect to get 1 rested Dawn and then you play down your Shachi and Penguin. I think this could be played in Red Purple Law. Next we have Charlotte Pedro Sparrow. Its effect is KO, or if this guy is KO'd, get 1 rested Dawn. Trigger is Dawn -1. You can play this card. The leader that came to mind was Purple Yellow Crocodile. So you trigger this, just play him out for free. Next we have Charlotte Lin Big Mom. I think this card is really good. It's not leader lock. Can be played in again Purple Yellow Crocodile. Effect is Dawn -1. You discard 1 card from your hand. You heal 1, and then you get to add 1 of your opponent's 6 cost or lower character to the top or bottom of their life. So basically a katakuri. I think this card is really good. And purple getting life heal, generic life heal is really strong. So basically purple is getting everything now. They have rush, they have heal, they have dawn manipulation. Really strong card. Next we have Egg Baron. Egg Baron is a blocker. So its effect is on KO, play 1 cost 5 or lower Pyoko Shishaku from your hand. So I guess we will see that later. This is Niwatori Count Chicken. During your turn on KO, from your hand, from your deck, play a cost 4 Tamago Tan Shaku from your hand. From your deck, play it. So if this card gets KO'd, you get to play this. So it's which one comes first, chicken or egg? And then we have Biscuit Soldier. So based on the rule, you can play as many copies of this card in your deck, and it's a 5 cost 5k blocker. So I guess this is similar to Pacifista, where you can just play 50 copies of Biscuit Soldier. And Cracker plays that down for free, right? Yeah, so if you have this Cracker, -1 Dawn on -1 Dawn, you get to play that Biscuit for free. Yeah, interesting, but I doubt it will be played. Next we have, this is the Pyoko Shishaku. Itenoton. So on KO Dawn -1, from your deck, play a cost 6 Niwatori, and then shuffle your deck. So this card, on KO, you play this one from your hand, and then this one, when it gets killed, you play this one from your deck. And then when this one gets killed when this card gets killed, you play this card from your deck. Interesting. Yeah, interesting loop, but I don't think it'll be good. Only one of them's a blocker. Okay, next we have the most broken card in the whole set. Or I think, the best card from the set. We have Black Maria. Effect is activate main once per turn. Jibun no Kira no Hoka. If you don't have any other Black Maria on the field, you can get 5 rested Dawn, just like that. And then at the end of the turn, you return back the Dawn, or you add back the Dawn equal to what your opponent have. Yeah, so it's the same as your opponent's Dawn. Really busted card, really strong. So playing Red Purple Law, second turn, drop this, use the effect. get 5 rested Dawn, and then just use its effect, Leader's effect. Really strong. This guy is wild, yeah, exactly. Black Maria, really strong. I think this card will definitely find a place in Red Purple Law. I think this card will be meme in Purple Kaido. Basically you just burn your opponent's life every turn. I think that's a meme, but worth trying it out. So I can probably see this card being like the Chase SR. Yeah, probably gonna be expensive. Lucky I'm not planning to play purple. So moving on, we have Candy Maiden, Dawn -1. Rest one of your opponent's 2 cost or lower character. Jibun no Rise Bete, and then you flip all your life face down. So I think this is okay for pudding, right? And this being 1 cost helps as well. So could be played in pudding. But that Dawn -1 is a bit sus, so probably not played in pudding. I would rather just play Viola instead, which is a blocker. Next is Shinohodo Ishii. So incredibly delicious. This card basically ram 1 active Dawn, and if your opponent has a character with 6k or more attack, you get an additional Dawn. The trigger is you get 1 active Dawn. So if your opponent has a 6k or higher character, you ram 2 active Dawn for 3 Dawns. It's good, but it's only good in the early game, I guess. Yeah, late game this card is probably useless. So best is not to include this, I guess. Yeah, don't play this card. I don't think it's good. Crack SR, can't wait to play on RP Law. -1 ram to ram 1 is kind of dumb. This is an okay backup if you don't hit Bond Clay early. Yeah, I guess you were talking about this card. -1 to ram is kind of dumb. Yeah, don't play this. Play your Viola. Next we have Hakai. So this card is Dawn -2. If your leader is Animal Kingdom Pirates or Big Mom Pirates, KO 2 of your opponent's 6 cost or lower character. I guess this would be for King, more specifically for King, because you have cost reduction, and then you can just KO 2 6 costs for 6 Dawn. I don't think this would be that good, and it doesn't have a trigger as well. Okay, and then we are done for blue and purple. So this will be a second video if I'm making them into a YouTube video. So next will be 2 more colors to go. We have black and yellow. Let me just take a sip of water. Also, I just want to share, tomorrow will be Indonesia's championship. So their championship will be OP07. And yeah, after their tournament tomorrow, I'll try to get the results, and then I will do the graphic like I usually do. So you get to see all the top 16 leaders if possible, top 8, top 4, top 2, and of course the finals. Then next week will be OP08 official release. And then after that week will be Singapore's Grand Asia Open. So Grand Asia Open will be on the same day as one of the Japanese championship event. And unfortunately, I won't be streaming the Japanese championship event. I will be commentating and streaming the Grand Asia Open tournament that's happening in Singapore. So you guys can check it out. I will be sharing the links to the stream closer to the date. And for those 2 events, for the GAO and the Japanese championship, I believe OP08 will be legal. So that will be interesting because you get to see a big tournament. Basically untested big tournament. Untested format in a big tournament. Yeah. So everyone will be fresh with all the new cards from OP08. Sweet, looking forward to it. Yeah, Ulti. I'm a fan of Ulti as well. I have all the alternate art Ulti playset each. Then I'm hoping to collect more of this ulti as well. So here we are in black territory now. We have ulti, a 4 cost 6k vanilla. So right now we have a couple of ulti. We have another yellow ulti as well from the Yamato starter deck, which is, I believe, same stat as well. And it's yellow, so 4 cost 6k ulti. This card is beautiful. I mean beautiful. I know what you mean. I need like 99 copies of this. So moving on. Oh yeah, I also have like a huge ulti statue in my room. Not sure if I've shared it before. So next we have Kaido. So Kaido, I guess this would be the boss for Black or King. And the trick here is interesting. It says former Rocks Pirate. Okay, his effect is activate main once per turn, discard one card, and if you played this card on that turn, your send KO one of your opponents. Wait, not KO. Yeah, it just send one of your opponent's 7 cost or lower character to the trash. And then your opponent discards one card. So I guess this card, because it's activate main, how does it work? So the cost is you discard one card. Okay, so if you just played this card this turn, you get to KO, and then you opponent discard one card. So this is not like a every turn. It's not an continuous effect where you can just keep discarding your opponent's hand, I guess. Yeah, Brooks effect. I guess it's fine. I guess. The reason why they make it activate main is to pair with the leader's effect, I guess, because you cannot use leader's effect and then you play Kaido, right? You have to play Kaido and then use your leader's effect. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, trash is even better than KO. You can trash your opponent's yeah, if your opponent plays down Sabo, then you can just trash it anyway. Okay, moving on, we have Queen. Queen is a searcher for Animal Kingdom pirates. When are we getting a purple searcher? We need a purple searcher for Purple Kaido. Next we have Guernica, CP0 card. So its effect is on attack. Jibuno trash kara. Okay, return 3 CP cards to the bottom of your deck. KO one of your opponents. Cost 0 character. I don't think this will be played, right? 2k 1 cost. Yeah, I don't think this will be played. He has the OP07 event at least. Next we have Sasaki. 2k counter. He's always a 2k counter, right? No, I think they have a 1. Oh, no. Yeah, I think he's always been a 2k counter. Then activate main Jibuno Dawn. Rest one of your Dawn. And rest this character and one of your Dawn. Give one of your opponent's character minus 2 costs. Yeah, you're not gonna play him down to use the effect. It's probably gonna be a 2k counter. Next we have Ship, a smile character. Dawn 1, during your turn, all your opponent's character minus 1 cost. So this is like the Isho from Target or Isho from Wish Isho. Next we have Jack, interesting card. Its effect is this character is plus 4 cost, so on its own is 11 cost. Really good because it cannot be targeted by cards like 7 cost Doffy to bounce it back to hand. Effects once per turn. Rest this character, draw 1, and then you discard 1 card. Then KO one of your opponent's 3 cost or lower character. I think this card is good. It's okay. It's okay. Ship may be good for Gup. Ship. Oh yeah, because if you play this, and then you attach 1 Dawn to him, and then Gup get to -1, and then his effect pops off, so you basically minus 2 costs. Interesting. Next we have Jinbei. Jinbei, when attacking Dawn 1, if you have an 8 cost or higher character on the field, KO one of your opponents cost 4 or lower. This is me dreaming of topping a tournament that I'm going to. I don't know if this is cute or weird. Jimmy Koo, hello, thanks for joining the stream. We are just going through the OP08 cards. Hope we get to see more cards that buff their own costs. Yeah, so far that starter deck, the Black Luffy starter deck, it has potential, but it's not, doesn't have enough support. Next we have Jin Rami. This is also a smile card. Effect is on play, if your opponent has a cost 0 character, draw 2 card, discard 2 card from hand. What's this? Gecko Moria target. I don't think you want to play this also, right? Yeah, it's not easy to have a cost 0 on the opponent's field. And this card is really too specific. So I guess you won't be playing this card anyway. Jack making himself 11 cost is cool. Yeah, it's like really not, it's really unnecessary, but it's just there. Plus 4 cost, making 11. Next we have Scratchman Apu. It's a blocker. And activate main once per turn. One of your opponent's character minus 1 cost. I don't think this is good. It's not even good, right? It's just a 4 cost blocker. Kidoma, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is as good. I may be wrong. This feels like a... Yeah, this card feels weird. Just... Is this good? Yeah, I'm not sure. Activate main, reduce one of your opponent's character cost by 1. There could be better cost reduction, right? Adam Ishtiak. Is King really going to be the Saka? I think King is going to be the strongest leader in this set for sure. But I don't think it comes close to Saka. Saka will still be the best. So if I would say if Sakazuki is like 100 points, then King would be maybe like 80 points or 75 points. So far 08, any strong leaders, yeah. So just for my personal ranking, I would say King is the best leader, followed by Marco, followed by Pudding, followed by Carrot and Calgara, then lastly we have Chopper. Okay, next we have Duval. Handsome Duval finally remove his mask. Effect is on play, one of your character plus 1 cost until the end of your opponent's next turn. Not good, but 2k counter is fine. What's this? Tobio Raidas. Yeah, I can't wait for the Duval leader. Next we have Basil Hawkins, 7 cost 9k. I think 7 cost character is starting to see play, right? Like we are seeing this 7 cost 9k yellow Big Mom card being played right now. So I can see Basil Hawkins being played as well. Next we have Hamlet. Hamlet, familiar face. We see him in OP05 or 6, I forgot. And it's a smile character. So his effect is on play. You can play 1 smile character with 2 costs or lower from your trash. Yep. So really bad card. I think smile is a really bad archetype. It's like spread out from between purple, blue and black. So I don't know how you want to play it. Yeah, and the art looks fantastic for Hawkins. Next, we have Who's Who. Its effect is on play. Discard one card from your hand. KO one of your opponent's 3 cost or lower character. Its trigger is KO one of your opponent's 3 cost or lower character. I think this card is a sure play. Definitely play because it's a 2k counter as well. It is an Animal Kingdom Pirate and it's also a CP card. Former CP9. So it's probably good. So I'm reading the chat. Marco and Pudding. Yeah, Marco and Pudding is probably number 2. Number 2 and Pudding number 3. Chopper has potential, but unfortunately is the weakest leader in this pack. Can probably play a meme smile deck. You make your opponent smile when you play a smile deck. Chopper should be a trolling deck. I don't think Chopper is a trolling deck. I think Chopper has potential, but it just doesn't have enough support. Who's Who is also summonable off Aerora. Yeah, because it's CP, right? And it's 5 costs. Okay, next we have page 1. So something I was surprised to know, I have the same birthday as page 1. I didn't need to know the information, but it's nice to know. So page 1's effect is on play. You can play one ulti 4 costs or lower from your trash. So if you are playing blue purple, no, you are playing blue black, you can play down that ulti that lets you draw one and then search your top 3 cards. Next we have X Drake. X Drake effect is Dawn 1. This character's cost +2. So interesting thing, X Drake is a navy and is also an Animal Kingdom pirate. Wait, I play starter deck for ulti plus another page 1. They should release a page 1 and ulti leader. I would play the hell out of the deck. Okay, so moving on to our events, we have Undone. So this is, I believe, King's event. Wait, let me just cough a bit more. Let me drink water as well. Yeah, so this is an event main counter. Juvenile trash card skin. So you bottom deck 3 cards from your trash. Then one of your opponent's characters cost -2. And no, KO one of your opponent's 2 cost or lower character. I don't think this is that good. Is this good? It's not that good, right? Oh, I've been feeling sick, but I'm recovering. I was down with a fever last week. Yeah, and I'm still recovering now, but it's getting better now. So this event, I'm not sure if it's good. KO 2 costs or less. I think in the deck you have enough KO cards, right? In King. Next we have this. Seems bad to me. Yeah, it's just itchy throat. So Iron Mass Fang Flash. So effect is main. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, one of your character plus 2k until the end of your opponent's next turn. I don't think this card is that good. But it's a CP card as well. Yeah, this card is mid, not even mid. You wouldn't want to play this as well. Next. Oh, this card is the iconic scene. Hito no Yume wa Owarane. This is Blackbeard, which is coming out in OP09. Can't wait for him. Okay, its effect is counter. Place the top card of your deck. Place the top card of your deck into your trash. If that card is 6 cost or higher, one of your leader or character plus 5k during this battle. Really specific. You need to like do deck manipulation to trigger this off. So I don't think this card is that good. Unless you have cards like that allows you to check your top deck, then it's really good. But one thing that's really interesting here, the trait for this card is Blackbeard Pirates. So possibly this card can give an idea of what Blackbeard Pirate Leader might do. And its trigger effect is trash one of your... Wait, make one up to one black character with 3 costs or lower appear from your trash. So from your trash, play one 3 costs or lower black character. The trigger effect is good, has potential. And yeah, the counter is not that good for now. Yeah, I wonder if this tells the Blackbeard leader. I haven't seen OP09 leaders effects yet. He might be about gambling. Watch Blackbeard's ability be nullify a card ability or something like that. Well, Blackbeard is a gambling man. Okay, next is Herikeratops. If your leader is Animal Kingdom Pirates, one of your opponent's character minus 2 costs, then KO one of your opponent's 0 cost character. I think this card is... Oh, this card is 3 costs. If this card was 1 cost, then I think it would be really good. 2 costs might be okay, but 3 costs might be a bit too steep. You are better off using Ice Age, right? Its trigger effect is KO up to one of your opponent's 3 cost or lower character. I think this card is mid. It's not that good. Okay, so that is all for the black cards. So finally we are going on to the last color, which is yellow. So let me just take a sip of water again. Okay, so Kagara. Okay, Kagara's effect is Dawn 1. When attacking, you can play one character, which one Shandora warrior from your hand, which is equal to or less than your Dawn. And then after that, add one card from your top of your life to your hand. So I think Kagara is really good. Is surprisingly good despite not having any SR for Shandora warrior. It's basically a yellow rush deck. So imagine you're at 10 Dawns, you attach 1 Dawn, swing, and then you can play down a 6 cost. Wait, what's the highest cost character? Yeah, you can play him down, and then you still have 9 other Dawns to play with. So really strong. We need more Shandora warrior, which I think we'll be getting in OP09. Still proud that I guess your hint for this leader. Yeah, when I saw that, right, I was like, okay, let's not like that post. Let's keep it discreet. Okay, so speaking of Kalgara, we have the character Kalgara, which is merely common, just a common card. But really good. You can play Kalgara for 1 Dawn if you're at 7 Dawn by attaching 1 Dawn to attack. And then you have 6 other Dawns to play with. So overall 6, 8. It would be good if we have like 8, 10 or 9, 12. No, 9, 11. No, cannot. We cannot give more than 10. So yeah, probably 8, 10 would be good for a yellow Kagara Shandora warrior. So next we have South Bardo. So on play, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and play one Upper Yard. Upper Yard is the stage card, which allows you to search for the Skypiea cards, right? I think that is from OP05. Yeah, so this card is not that good. I don't think this is good, right? There's bet. Oh no, I think this is. You need to play this if you're playing Shandora Warriors, specifically the Upper Yard version. Next, we have Charlotte Angel. Activate main once per turn. Trash your top life. And if your leader has a big mom pirates, until the end of your during your end turn, heal one. So basically, you activate main, you trash the top card of your life, and then if your leader is a big mom pirate, end turn you heal one. If this wasn't leader lock, right, I would play this in blue yellow ace. But being leader lock, I guess this helps with your pudding, right? Yeah, but other than that, I don't see this card being played. Next, we have Charlotte Opera. Charlotte Opera, you discard one card from your hand and then KO one of your opponent's character, which cost is equal to or less than your life. I think it's fine. 6/6, not that good. Yeah, I don't think you play this. Gedatsu is better, right? Yeah, Gedatsu is better. Don't play this card. Next, we have Charlotte Castado. Activate main once per turn. Juno life no way. Add one card from the top of your life to your hand. Up to one of your character gains plus 1k until the end of the turn. Until the end of your opponent's next turn. So not that good again. No point playing, but nice art, really cute. Okay, let's just look at the chat. You will need to count your deck to know when the upper yard you bottom deck are. Yeah, I guess so. So next we have Charlotte Poil. So it's just a vanilla with trigger. On trigger, you can discard one card from hand. Trigger this card and then play one. Is there a point of playing this? This feels like Frankie, but Wish Frankie. And you need to discard one card. Yeah, I think this card is bad. Don't play. Okay, next we have the yellow SR. Jury Bonnie. 3 costs. Don 1 during your turn once per turn. When your opponent loses a life, you draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. Really good, but being 4k, I think it's not that powerful though. I would rather this card be a 3 cost 5k with no counter. Its trigger effect is draw 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand. Yeah, Bonnie could have been better. Next we have Nami. Yeah, the AA for this card looks fantastic. A chase for sure. So its effect is discard 1 trigger card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's character with 5 costs or less. Then if you have 3 cards or less in your hand, draw 1. I think it's an okay effect, but 5 costs is a little bit too high, but just nice for your Vegapunk's leader effect. And the trigger effect is just play this card. I think it's fine. Love the colors on the Nami. Yeah, the color looks really good and the art style is really cute as well. Next we have Nitro. Okay, so main, just rest this card. You're putting plus 2k power distance. So again, this card can target your pudding leader or your pudding character. Yeah, don't play this card. Oh, but this card is a homies. Yeah, but still don't play this card. Next, we have Mont Blanc Cricket. Unfortunately, this is not a Shandora warrior. Even though this is from the Skypiea arc. Yeah, so it's just a vanilla. No point playing this. This is from the trait is Jaya and Monkey Saruyama Forces. Next we have Mont Blanc Nolan. They should have made Nolan and Kagura a tag team leader. So its effect is on play if your leader is a Shandora warrior. Juno Kira, and if you have a Kagura on the field, you heal 1. So really strong card. Really strong card. But yeah, it's quite weak. It's good when okay, it's good because you get to heal 1. It's bad because you need to have Kagura on the field. And it's really specific. Yeah, on your 6th Dawn turn, you can do this. Like what Grimtendo mentioned in the chat. Attach 1 Dawn, attack, and then you play down Kagura, and then you can just play this for the with the remaining 5 Dawns. Yeah, really nice combo. Next we have Viper. Viper on play, look at the top 5 cards of the deck, reveal in an upper yard, and then bottom deck the rest, and play 1 upper yard. So it's okay. You can play this down for 1 Dawn again if you are playing Kagura leader, which is really good. So other than that, you're just searching for upper yards. Not sure what's the synergy or what they're going for with the Shandoran cards. Okay, next we have our first Seraphim, S Shark. So this is Jinbei. Dawn 1 on attack. Your opponent cannot activate blocker. So it's okay. I guess it's fine. Trigger effect, discard 1 card if your life is 2 or less. You can play this card for free. Not that good. Some of the egg hit triggers, you can just play them out for free. So perhaps we will get a new Seraphim leader or egg hit leader in the future, which just focuses on the Seraphims. Then next we have my chase card for this set as Snake. Effect is on play. One of your opponent's cost 6 or lower character cannot attack other than Luffy. So it's similar to the 6 cost blue Hancock, where it can target a character and that character cannot attack, but that character cannot be Luffy. So I think this guy is okay, not that good. And the trigger effect is just activate this card's effect. Doesn't play this card out. I think if it plays this card out, then it'll be good. But other than that, it's just a simple or wish version of Beach. As Snake art is amazing, both the SR and alternate art. Yeah, I need to get a playset of the alternate art just because of the art. And I didn't plan on spending any money on this set. Next, we have S Bear. So this is Kuma, Seraphim Kuma. No effect, vanilla. But the trigger effect is you can discard 1 card from your hand. If your life is 2 or less, you can play this card down and then KO 1 character with 3 cost or less. Not that good. There's better triggers for Egghead. So probably don't have to play this. Oh, next we have S Hawk, which is Mihawk, Seraphim Mihawk. Its effect is Dawn 1. If the number of life you have is lesser than your opponent, this character cannot be killed by battle. Cannot be killed in battle by slash character, and this character will plus 2k. So it will forever be a 7k if you have lesser Dawn than your opponent. Oh no, lesser life than your opponent. Yeah, I think this card is good. Its trigger effect is discard 1 card. If your life is 2 or less, play this card. Yeah, I think this card is good. If he has 1 Dawn attached, lesser life, it becomes a 7k. Okay, we are finally coming to the end. We have the events for yellow. So counter 1. If your leader is Shandora Warrior, one of your character or leader plus 3k for this battle, then play one upper yard from your hand. Upper yard is like a 1 cost stage, right? I guess you keep the stage in hand. Your opponent attacks you, and then you play this plus 3k, and then you play the upper yard, search for 2k counter. I guess that's the only combo here. The trigger effect is draw 2 cards, discard 1 card from hand. Yeah. I think I guess it's fine. It's a rare also. Next we have this Ban Baska. Counter plus 4k to your character or leader for this battle. Then you can add one. Wait, let me read. Add 1 card from your life to your hand. Add 1 card from your life, top or bottom, to your hand. Then play 1 Shandora Warrior. Face up. On top for your life. So add 1 Shandora Warrior face up to your life from your hand. Oh, so basically you heal 1. No, not you don't heal 1. You take 1 life and then you stack 1 of your Shandora Warrior. I don't think this guy is good for now. We need more support for Shandora. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the Shandora Warriors have triggers, right? Might have to look through the older cards. Yeah, we don't have any triggers. Okay, next we have this Burn Blade. So activate main, not activate main. Oh, this is a 5-cost event. Trash your top life. KO one of your opponent's 7 costs or lower. So that 7 cost is probably, like you can see from the picture here, KO DNL 7 costs. I don't think it's that good to pay 1 life, especially when your leader is really burning life. And trigger effect, you can add 1 card from top of your life to your hand. So you take 1 card from your life and then you can stack your life, basically. But you can only add it to the top of your life for the trigger effect. And this is a Skypiea card and a Shandora Warrior. So you can play this in your NL deck if you want. I think they want us to play Shandoran with old OP05. Yeah, that's what they are going for. And I'm pretty sure we are gonna get some SR supports for Shandora Warriors. Would rather, yeah, Thunderbolt or Raigo is so much better than this. Okay, next. Okay, finally we are down to our last 2 cards, which are the secret rare cards. So we have secret rare Silver Rayleigh. Surprisingly, this wasn't black. I thought this would be the black support for the Luffy starter deck, the black Luffy deck. So this is a former Roger Pirates. His effect is on play. Choose 2 of your opponent's character until the end of your opponent's next turn. One of them gets minus 3k, the other gets minus 2k. Then you can KO up to 1 of your opponent's character with 3k or less power. So I think the only place this card could find would be maybe in Red Purple Law. I'm not sure if it's even good in Red Purple Law. Another deck that this could find a place in would be in your Marco deck. If you are playing Sanji, you can cheat your Rayleigh out. But again, it doesn't really... I guess it does synergize with your leader's effect. You get to minus 2k to something. And then you can play down Silver Rayleigh to further reduce character's attack. And then KO that. Yeah, I guess it's fine in Marco and maybe Red Purple Law. But I think in Red Purple Law, wouldn't getting to 8 Dawn be a tough thing? No, I forgot we have Black Maria. So it's fine. You can play this in Red Purple Law. Next we have Kaido and Lin Lin. So this is the last secret rare. that was revealed to us. This is a Yonko Big Mom Pirates and Animal Kingdom Pirates. On attack -10 Dawn, KO all character on the field except for this card, and then you heal one and your opponent burn 1 life. So this card, usually when you're playing this, usually go for lethal, right? If your opponent's at 1 life, means they lose the game. Because when you're attacking, your opponent -1 life, and then you KO all your opponent's blockers. And then this being 12k, your opponent burn 1 life. So 12k direct to face with no blockers. But overall, this card is really bad. I think this card is really bad. Yeah, if it's on play, then it's fine. But on attack, it's really tough. Usually, it won't even last 1 turn after you play it down. Yeah, don't play this card. I think this card is meme. I feel like there will be a Roger deck in the future. Yeah, definitely there will be a Roger deck. OP10 maybe. Okay, so that is all for the black and yellow cards. Again, if I'm making a video, this will be a third video. And yeah, that is all for this video or stream. I'm gonna take a break now. I've been talking for, I forgot how long have I been streaming. I think I've been streaming for about close to 2 hours. And yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. Yeah, hope everyone enjoys the stream. And after this, I'll probably do some deck building, and if I find anything interesting, I'll be sharing it on my Twitter. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, you can click on the link in the description. I believe I've linked my Twitter. And also don't forget to follow me and like this video or like this stream. And again, yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. Enjoy your weekends. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next stream. Take it easy and feel better. Thanks, Dream Tendo. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend. Thanks, your boy Rai. Thanks for joining the stream. Looking forward to future videos and stream. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, for those who haven't. Alright, thank you everyone. Bye bye. Good night. Good night, good afternoon, good morning. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.